point of time in my.
So she transitioned, in order to escape, the abuse that she was suffering and so on. Yes, absolutely, demons. And something, that makes, my heart really goes out to people in the alphabet community, because honestly, we don't know some of the reasons why they're doing what they're doing, other than, of course, the enemy is lying to them and confusing them about their identity. But some of these people are transitioning for this kind of reason. So, it's really, really sad, and it's really heartbreaking. And, we have to learn how to, as children of God, or as sons of God, be more like Jesus and be more compassionate, and show them the love of God, show them the love of Jesus, instead of, when we meet people like this, don't condemn them, don't beat them over the head, etc. They need God's love. They need to know that God is real, and that God is there, and that God loves them, whether or not they reject your word or not. You know what I mean? If they do, as Jesus said, just shake the dust off your feet and keep going. But yeah, let's skip to another portion of this I want to kind of get through, because I have another video.
My father's screaming at him, telling him to.
No,
and that
some of this is kind of graphic. Get your kids out of the room, by the way. Rated mature, rated R. Okay, so get this. Get your children out of the room. They don't need to hear such things.
Speculate on. And if you bring them up, I'm happy to talk about them. But
yeah, so I think the viewers would be very curious then about Jeffrey, and what's your view on his role in the apparatus?
My understanding is that he, I met him in Aspen in 2007. And that was a reintroduction. My father said, "Hey, remember your Uncle Jeffrey?" And Jeffrey said, "Hey, Anya, it's great to see you again." Jelaine was there. What they told me was that Jeffrey worked for Stephen. And as I've said, he is guilty for what he did to those teenage girls here in New York City and down in Florida and St. Andrews. But I do not believe he was in charge of orchestrating